when I was 19 or 20, that was the time when I was wandering, walked length and breadth of India. This incident happened before my enlightenment. I'm just trying to find right words to narrate that whole incident because it's such a amazing, inspiring incident. Sometime there will be traffic jam in my throat. Too many words want to come out. So I tell them, relax, relax. I was staying in an old lady's house, very old lady. She was living alone, maybe 80 or something. She was having one cow and a small house. From that cow, every day she will get the milk and make curd and buttermilk out of it. She will go to that whole village. Village means few streets. She will go around that few streets and sell that curd and buttermilk. Come back in the night with some sweets or food. She will come back and she had a small Krishna's murti. Krishna statue, small statue of Krishna. She will put all those things in front of that Krishna's murti and speak to him. She will speak to him. Oh Krishna, please eat. Today I got only this much. Please eat. She will spend some time speaking. And then later on she will eat. She will eat and sleep. First few days I thought, oh, she is just, because of her devotion, she is talking okay. So I was in that same attitude that, okay, good devotee, anyhow she gives food for me, that's all. So why to interfere unnecessarily in her lifestyle? Every day, same routine. She will go to the nearby streets and sell that buttermilk or milk or whatever, curd, and evening she will come back with some sweets and candy and some food for that Krishna and for her, for me also. After 10 days, usually I don't stay more than a week or 10 days in any village. I said, all right, now I am going for my pilgrimage because I was going towards a big Shiva temple called Somnath. She started crying. She said, no, Baba, don't go. Baba means father. Don't think I'll ask you to work. I'll give you food every day. Why do you want to leave me and go? I feel so happy that Krishna himself has come in your farm into my house and please stay. I told, no, I'm not unhappy with you, but I'm a sadhu. I'm a sannyasi. I should supposed to travel. I can't stay in one place and I have to go for my pilgrimage. She started telling, no, don't go. 2-3 words. When she understood that she can't convince me, she went and sat in front of Krishna and started crying. Krishna, tell him not to go. Why don't you convince him? Tell him not to go. Why he is leaving? I did not do any mistake. I feel that you yourself came in the form of a sadhu and you are staying with me and blessing me. And she started crying. Now I felt it is too much. See, as long as she talks to Krishna, I have no problem. But now bringing me also. I went near her and started giving my own philosophical advice. God is formless. Your bhakti is okay, but you should not get attached so much with me and all. Even with me you can't get so much attached. You should not. I am a sadhu. And what are you talking to Krishna? You can worship, you can develop your bhakti, okay, but you think that he will convince me. And not only she was talking to Krishna, she herself is telling the answer. Oh, Krishna, you are telling you should go. He is a sadhu, he should not stay with me. All right, if you say okay. She is talking for herself and talking for Krishna. She is talking as if she is listening the reply from Krishna. Now I said, it is too much. This is too much. And I went near her and told, "Arey, what are you doing? You think that he is talking to you?" And she very casually, very innocent lady, very casually, she just held my hand and said, "Baba, don't you see, he is sitting there." And she held my hand. I promise I saw Krishna there. He was there, sitting as a young boy with a blue body, whatever way we describe, he was there, just sitting and smiling. Logic can't understand, logic can't explain, but I promise I saw him. He was there. He was there. When she left the hand, again I saw only the statue. The form has disappeared. When she held my hand, just for a few moments, I saw he was there, sitting. Not as a hallucination, no. I saw him much more clearly, deeply than I am seeing you. He was there. Just I fell at her feet and told her, "Please don't call me as Baba. You are mother. You are 1,000 times more than any sadhu, any sannyasi. All my ego, intellectual ideologies, the intellectual personality, the logical personality simply fell at her feet." She was shocked. She said, "Baba, you are a sadhu, you should not touch my feet. It's sin for me." I said, "I may be wearing this cloth, but you are 1,000 times greater than any sadhu, any logical person, any intellectual person. If you can open up so much, that statue can become alive. And if you can transmit that experience to somebody just by holding the hand, this is what I call initiation. You are my guru." I told her, no guru can give me darshan or experience just by touching. They can only give mantra. You gave me darshan, you are my guru. Just I fell at her feet. She was shocked. But let me be very clear. I understood the power of opening up, the power of trusting in that incident. That taught me how the power of opening up can transform your being. Nothing else can transform you. No learning, no teaching. Nahi nahi rakshadi tukrun. First time I understood all my studies, because I had a big pride that just by studying, just by reading all and having this knowledge, you can achieve something. No. When I had my darshan through a old lady, her whole wealth is not more than $1,000. Her whole wealth, her house, cow, everything, clothes, everything, if you put together and sell, it will not be more than $1,000. That's her whole worth. That is her property, life and everything. But the quality of life she is living, I can't explain. Living with God. Understand? She is living with God. I was shocked. Just I fell at her feet and did complete namaskar. She was frightened because a sadhu touching her feet, she never expected. I said, "You are my guru, you are my master, because not only I have not achieved the spiritual truths which you achieved, the height, Not only you achieved, you are able to transmit to somebody just by a touch. Just by one touch, she is able to give that experience. She has become a big inspiration source for me.